welcome, and I hope everyone is well. And if you're new to my channel, a big hello. I'm Shirley and this is my cross stitch channel, Crazy Cat Lady Stitches. The reason we're here today is I have got some stash that I have received from Stitch Mania Stash. She's on Etsy, her name's Michelle, and she's a lovely lady, and I was buying from her well before I met her at a retreat, and since then I've sort of I've been messaging her and saying, help, what do I need to do with this bit of my project bag, or what do you suggest to do with this, and why are my grime cards not working? And so we'll have a little tatter and a natter and that, and swap stitching stories, and she'll show me her products and I'll go, oh, you're wicked, Michelle. Anyway, I'll just show you some of the things that I have bought from her in the past. Now, I have bought this lovely, lovely needle minder. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is one of her upcycled needle minders, and I believe this one as well is also, I had to get this one, didn't I? Yeah. Excuse the gloves, but I'm protecting my palms at the moment. They're extremely sore. And yeah. And this is something I do not go without, especially if I'm travelling. And this is a little fob with some beads. I've got a needle threader, a needle cutter, and this is supposed to be for frogging, but quite often I'll use it for layering my stitches if I think my thread is getting a bit twisted, and I'll layer it with that. So those are some of her examples of her products. So let's go into the box. I received this the other day, and as I said, she's from Etsy, and just have a look at that little label, and it's really well packaged and sealed. So let's go in. I'm going to use this to break the sellotape, and down here, and I've got to break into that lovely, might have to find some scissors for this bit. It's really secure. I've managed to lift it up, so let's see if I can pull it off. That's it, and now break the sellotape. Excuse me, I'll need to get some scissors. So there we go, I've managed to get into this. So this is now open. She said she's done something different with her packaging, so let me just open this. Scissors didn't quite go through all the way. Let's just check. It's really well packaged, this. So let's have a look and see what how she's packaged it. Oops. Let me just pick that up. There's her little calling card. And she says, I can provide all your needs and accessories, and if you do not see what you want, just ask. So here she has, she's packaged it all and individually wrapped. First of all, there's a little, I think this is her little freebie magnet, a penguin, Christmas penguin. They're so useful to have these magnets around. So there's the little penguin. Isn't he gorgeous? I'll just put him down there. And she's personalised the packaging to say thank you for your order, Shirley. With her email address for a website which links straight into her Etsy store, so there's no problems there. So I'll open this, and this is an orc catcher, and this is in one of her new fabrics. That she acquired from a recent trip to the States. So there we go. That's what it looks like flat. Now all you do is, if I can get my fingers in, because it'll be for the first time, you just push it and untwist it, and you've got a little orc tub. And all you need to do when you're finished with it is twist it, put it back in. So that's that one. This must be a needle minder. Again, it's packaged lovely. She's really done some really well packaging here. Let's open this. Really well wrapped up and protected. Ooh. Right, and these are the two needle minders that I asked for. This one will go on my Stitchy Witch, I think. And this is, if I see if I can say it, a little triquetra. And it's got wordings on it that says, "Honour your word, blessed be. Listen with love. Be kind. Mind boundaries. See with only love. Be balanced. And know your power." So little mottos on there. So that's that one. And then this one is a little smaller one. It's absolutely gorgeous. When I saw it, I knew I had to have it, and I have just got the project for it to sit with. And when you see it, and if you know what project I'm talking about, if not, I'll put a little picture of my progress so far on that project. And that is it. It is a little tree of life. And it's absolutely gorgeous with sort of a now, oh, I can't say it now. It's an abalone shell type look. That. And the magnets are strong. So, and the final piece I've ordered is a set. And again, I fell in love with it. So that, let me show you what the set is like. That, and there is something behind here. So we'll delve into this and see what we've got. You packed it well, Michelle. And first of all, I've got another magnet. And this is nice to have in your project bag, and you've got everything all at once with you. So first of all, this is the magnet. I don't know if you can see that. That's gorgeous. It's got purple tones and grey, and again a really good magnet. And then I've got some needle hoppers. Now these are lovely little things to have to help you count your squares, especially if you're gridding or you are as I say, that's the top, and there is the needles, nice and long, so you can count in 10s, 20s, you can grid your work, and it's a very useful tool. Quite often I use them to sort of measure spaces in between stitches that I've got gaps in them, or as I said, for gridding, or if I don't want to grid but I want to make a 10 by 20 square and know where I am, I would use these. So that's that. Isn't it gorgeous? And this is something very useful. Just have to be careful that you don't tug too hard sometimes. But this is a needle folder. If I put it that way, you'll see it better. It's got a little wire that you can put for your needle and a tassel. So, and finally, because I loved that set that I showed you at the beginning of the video, I ordered one of these because you can never have too many. But luckily, unlike my scissors, I don't lose these too often. But as I said, if you're going travelling, this is really ideal. If you're going on a retreat and you don't want to take too much with you, this is the ideal thing. It's got a little scissor fob at the top, so you can put your scissors on it. I think she did that for me because I keep on complaining how I lose my scissors all the time. But I don't need scissors with it because there's the stone again. Isn't it beautiful? And the tassel. But then we have got the frogging or layering tool. Then we've got the Stitch needle threader, and then we've got the thread cutter. So you don't need your scissors, you just need to use that on your thread, and that is that one. So let me show you this set all together if I can. So that is one set, and you can buy them on set on her website and Etsy channel. So that's those. Then we've got the two needle minders. And I will show you how strong they are. This one is really strong. So, got those, get my fingers out of the way, Shirley. So we've got those two. And finally, well, not finally, because I've got the little freebie magnet of a penguin. It's very seasonal. And then I've got this lovely Alt catcher that you can twist. Put your orts in, and I mean, to a certain level you can keep your orts in there and then just twist and it'll keep it secure. and then when you get to home, if you've got an alt jar, you can put your alts in. I think mine's just scuppered on the floor. It's mainly black in there anyway at the moment, but yeah, so that is that. So what do you think of Michelle's products? If you're interested, why don't you pop along to her website, and this is her website, www.stitchmaniastash.com, and as I said earlier, it does link into its Etsy store, so when you buy on there, it goes through, I think it goes through Etsy. It's absolutely brilliant. So thank you, Michelle, for these lovely products. It cost me a nice little bit of bundle, but they're worth it. And every time I see a new collection, I go, hands on things, no, no, no. And then Michelle says, have you seen my new uploads? And I go, yes. Do you like them? I went, yeah. How about this one? And I go, stop it. Stop it. She's really so yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this, and you would consider looking at some of my other videos and subscribing and joining my flosstube stitch circle. All I need to say now is take care, look after yourselves, have a lovely time, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now, and keep stitching!